Fast Feud is the second segment of the 26th episode of the first season of New Looney Tunes, and I thought this one was not too bad. I really like the environment. I think it's very well animated, and we have a pretty interesting character. Happy Hartle is the owner of this hamburger joint, and he's clearly not a very nice person. He fires all of his staff immediately, and Bugs just happens to be in the vicinity, and he tells Bugs, "You're fired," and Bugs says, "But I don't work here." So Happy Hartle basically says, "Well, now you do," and Bugs ends up working behind the till at the burger joint, and we have customers coming in, and Happy Hartle is, well, he's not a very great employer, and Bugs is determined to turn things around. And I don't want to say any more than that. The whole thing, of course, is about 5 minutes, and I'd say the pacing is pretty good. We get to the firing of the employees immediately, and Bugs is brought in straight away, and then we get to see some customers, and we build things up a little bit, and then Bugs ultimately decides to take things into his own hands. And I rather thought it worked very well as a narrative. As I mentioned, the animation is really great. I really like the design of the burger joint. I really like the colour palette. I think they made a really great use of the space. So that was quite entertaining as well to watch, and I really liked it. And actually, if they return to this location, or if they feature a similar style of restaurant, and I don't know if they do, but if they did, I'd be quite happy with that. I wouldn't mind that too much at all. With regards to the character of Happy Hartle, I liked to dislike him. I thought he was a pretty well-animated, well-written character. Absolutely no complaints there at all. I don't think he's the kind of character I'd like to see recurring too frequently. I think he'd annoy me a little bit over time, but in general, or at least with Fast Feud, I quite liked what he brought to this, and I liked the interactions with Bugs. I found it all to be pretty enjoyable, so I did enjoy this. I don't think Fast Feud will ever be one of my favourite New Looney Tunes, but that being said, no complaints from me. The concept works well, very well executed, beautifully animated. Happy Hartle was an interesting character. If it sounds like it would appeal to you, I'd say it's one that's definitely worth watching.